Hey guys, welcome back to the Southern Rustic. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for Chipotle lime tacos, and they are absolutely delicious. You're going to love them. So, I've got all of my ingredients set out here. Very few ingredients, but it packs a lot of flavor, and they're actually on the lighter side, so you can enjoy more of them. So let's go over the ingredients and let's get cooking. Alright you guys, so for these, this is everything you're going to need. I like to prep my ingredients first, so that way it just makes the cooking process that much easier. So for starters, you're going to need some tortillas. Now I've got the street tacos here because this is what we like to have with this in particular, but you can use whatever. For the cream sauce, you're going to need a little bit of lemon juice and sour cream. You're also going to need garlic, tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, onions, parsley. This is chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. What I did with this is I just put this in a blender and blended it up to make like a paste. So you're going to need some of that. For spices, you're going to need salt, pepper, a little bit of baking soda, chili powder, cumin, and parsley. Now, if you don't want to use parsley with this, you can certainly use some cilantro, and that is fine. You're also going to need some olive oil and beef. Now, you can sub the beef with pork, chicken, turkey, whatever you have on hand, that is fine. I just went ahead and cut up the beef into pretty thin pieces. They're not too thick, about 1/4 inch thick, and I just went ahead and cut that up, and I've got them sitting right here. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off with the meat. I let the meat come to room temperature about 30 minutes, and we're just going to start off with this first because this needs to marinate. So first, what we're going to do is add about a tablespoon or so of lime juice or lemon juice, whatever you have on hand is fine. You're also going to need a little bit of the ground chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. You can use as little or as much as you want. We like a little spice, so we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons. You're also going to use put in your garlic. This is about 2 tablespoons of garlic. You're also going to add in your spices. Now just go ahead and give this a mix. You want to mix this really well, and then we're just going to let this sit for about 20 to 30 minutes until we're ready to use it. Okay, we've got that mixed up. We're just going to sit that aside. Now we're just going to mix up our cream. You're also going to need a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice. I used about 1 tablespoon, and then you're just going to mix this up, and it's going to add a lot of flavor to your tacos. So I'm just going to mix this up really quickly, and then we're just going to set this aside and move on to the Pico De Gallo portion and get that going. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and mix up the Pico De Gallo portion. Again, you're going to need some lime juice or lemon juice. You can add as little or as much as you like. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons along with the parsley, onion, and the jalapeno. And go ahead and just carefully mix this up. Should have used a bigger bowl, but that's okay. Okay guys, I've got this all mixed up and that looks absolutely delicious. Now you can go ahead and add salt and pepper to this if you want. I'm going to wait because this is really well seasoned and I don't like to add salt and pepper to it at this stage because it will make the tomatoes release more of their juices and I don't want that. So we're just going to set this aside and get started on the meat. Alright you guys, so I've got my skillet over medium-low heat. I'm going to add in about a tablespoon or two of olive oil. Let that come up to heat for just a minute. And then add in my meat. Now you're going to let this cook until the meat is completely cooked through. It should take about 3 to 5 minutes depending on how thin or thick that you have your meat cut. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this cook and I will meet you right back here. Alright guys, the meat has been cooking for about 4 or 5 minutes, give or take a few. And the meat is completely cooked through, so I'm just going to cut the heat and just remove the meat and put it into a bowl. And we're going to set this aside. Now you don't want to waste this. This is flavor. So what I want you to do is scoop out or pour this into a bowl. And you can brush this on your tacos or you can dip your tacos in here. Whichever you want's fine. So I'm just going to pour this up and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put these together. So you just take a little bit of the sauce, brush the sauce on the tortilla. Now you can dip the tortilla in the sauce if you want. You can add a little bit of your meat, a little bit of your Pico De Gallo, and a little bit of this cream, and you're good to go. Doesn't that look good? Okay guys, I've got it right here. This is what it looks like. It is absolutely delicious. Now I like to pair this with a salad. You can pair this with vegetables, whatever you want. It's completely up to you. But it's absolutely delicious. That meat is so tender and delicious and flavorful. Topped with that spicy Pico De Gallo on the top, and then you get that coolness of the sour cream. Absolutely delicious and so good. You're gonna love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.